Hey friends, I'm Lyn Allure, and today we're going to be talking about how to spend ethically without going broke. Now, I absolutely love that we're speaking about this topic because these days, with our increased access to social media especially, we're learning more and more about different companies and sometimes their problematic values. We're learning about their operations and whether or not that aligns with our values, our beliefs, and causes that we're passionate about. So ethical consumerism is not about cancel culture. It's not about telling people how and where they should spend their money. And it's not about forcing others to be as passionate about certain causes as you are. We're choosing to define ethical consumerism as making a conscious effort to buy products that are sourced, made, and distributed consciously. Between where you buy your coffee to where you buy your fashions, there's always some sort of opportunity for you to spend consciously, support causes that you're really passionate about while still maintaining your lifestyle and not going broke in the process. So let's talk about some of these ways. All right, so shopping locally. Supporting local businesses is great because they're more likely to stay in your local economy and create jobs. Local businesses sometimes have to sell at a higher price point because they don't operate overseas and they don't have the economy of scale that the big box retailers do, which sometimes causes people to opt to shop at the big retailers as opposed to shopping locally. However, shopping local doesn't always have to mean spending more money. Some examples of this are shopping at your local grocery store, local cafes, independent bookstores, clothing brands. These are some places that you can shop that offer comparable prices to the leading big box stores in that industry. Think of some of the leading coffee shops that we all know and see on every corner. Compare pricing of those coffees to the pricing at your local coffee shop just around the corner. Although people assume that shopping local means it's more money, oftentimes that isn't the case. Same thing goes for bookstores, for your local grocery store, for clothing brands, etc., etc. I would say if you're wanting to support local businesses, those are some examples of great places to start. My next suggestion is to try thrifting if you haven't already. Not only is it sustainable, but it's great for your pocket, so it's a win-win. Now, don't sleep on some pre-loved quality brand items. I know a lot of people think, oh my God, thrifting, secondhand, but I promise you, when done right, you can find a bunch of gems. It's great for building a capsule wardrobe that you can wear for years and saves you money long term. But regardless of what your style is, there's always something great that you can snag when thrifting. My favorite thing to thrift are great quality blazers and cardigans because a good quality blazer or cardigan can really bring your look from like blah to chic and sophisticated, but they can be really expensive to buy new. You can also search for really great qualities to buy like 100% cotton or silk or cashmere for a fraction of the cost. Shopping products that have labels. So when you see a product that has a label from UTZ, Rainforest Alliance, or Fair Trade, these are indicators that work has been done to ensure that it was made in decent working conditions, that they're conserving biodiversity, that they protect children, it's cruelty-free, and so much more. You can do some additional research on your favorite brands to find out, do they make their products ethically? But much like shopping locally, these products can be a little bit more expensive because they're made under better conditions. Some suggestions that I have here are to invest in quality pieces that'll last you years. Whether this is work equipment, furniture, or things for your home, buy pieces and products that you know you can use and rely on for years so that if it costs a little bit more money, it's worth the investment because they're lasting a longer time. When you're shopping online, opt to use browser extensions like Honey and Rakuten to save money on your purchases. So Rakuten allows you to get cashback rewards for every purchase that you make, and Honey searches the entire internet for coupon codes that are active to use on your online cart purchase. So those are examples of two really great extensions you can add to your browser that help you to save money at your checkout process. But the only downside here is that you have to use one or the other. You can't use them both at the same time. Another thing I like to do is to set some money aside for donating. And it doesn't have to be a lot of money, but it sure does feel great to know that you're giving back and making an impact in the ways that you can. Now, if you've assessed your budget and you know you do not have a single dollar that you can put towards charity, that is absolutely okay and understandable. Maybe consider donating some of your pre-loved items or donating your time and volunteering. These things are equally as impactful and don't cost much money at all. I would love to know, what are some things that you do to shop ethically without going broke? Do you shop coffee beans at your local coffee shop? Do you put money aside in your budget to splurge on ethical goods? Let me know in the comments and visit slice.ca for more on budgets.